Okay, so 7 steps to make your awesome first videos. So as I'm just going to play the presentation that's going to look even better right there. So videos are very popular. As you know, people love watching videos, including me and probably you. And really, who doesn't watch videos to learn something, to learn how to do something, to learn some personal developments, to entertain themselves? Everyone is watching videos. And if you want to start a business online, or if you already have a business that you want to take online, then that is actually one of the best, very best way to get people to discover you online. So people also will trust you more, because really when we make a video, we can really see the person's face, we can look in their eyes, we can see their expression, so we can trust the person a lot more and a lot quicker than just by reading a blog article or something of that sort. It's easier to rank also than blog articles, and to top it all off, it's free. So why is it easier to rank than blog articles? Well, Google loves videos, especially Google videos, YouTube videos, right? So I encourage you to set up your YouTube channel and start making your first videos there, and then you can add your videos on other video platforms. So like last week I was talking about VidMe. That's an excellent video platform as well. So okay, there's one thing, I get it. You have to get started. You have to get out of your comfort zone and make your very first video. I know that's not so easy. Well, some people are really comfortable with that and some are not. So that's okay. I get that. I've been through that. So I can totally identify with you if you're at that point. Just simply follow the 7 steps and you'll be on your way to publish your first video. I guarantee I've been there, and that's exactly what I advise you to do. Just follow these 7 steps. It's made for you. So number 1, pick a subject. So that's the first thing. You're going to have to be excited about what you're talking about. You're going to have to figure out, we learn so many things every day, especially when we just work online. We just learn so many things. But what's the use if we keep it to ourselves? It's better to share it, right? To share it to your audience so other people can learn from you, can learn what you learned. Let it be used by some other people to help them, to bless them with it. So pick a subject, figure out everything that you learned recently, or something that you really like to learn, that you really like recently, that really helped you, for instance. And whether it's a tutorial, a product review, some tips, your own opinion, then that's different. Or a training. You can have all these different format for your videos, but you have to be passionate about your subject. You have to really like what you're going to teach or you're going to train people on, right? So you can just figure out whether it's a product review. Maybe you just started to use a certain product, a virtual product or a physical product, and you're going to tell people what you think about it, what you like about it, what you really like about it, and if there's any drawback. A tutorial about something that you just learned how to use a tool online, and you're just going to teach people how to use it, or simply how to use social media, whatever. Then if you have some tips to share with people, something that really helped you, that you're doing right now, and that's working really well, to share. It could be just like a few tips. And that first video can only be a few minutes, and that's perfectly fine. Then what I would recommend, once you have your subject picked, then you just take a paper or just write on your iPhone or your smartphone or on your computer, write the outline, write the main key points, the main ideas that you're going to cover in your video. This way it will be clear in your mind, and also you will be able to develop from there. Okay, so this is really going to help you, because once you pick your subject, then you just go to the next level. You just lay out the different subjects, the different ideas that you're going to talk about in your video, and then you're going to be able to take it a step further. And you see through the process, you're going to be able to get confidence, and you're gonna get the momentum going. You're gonna be, you're gonna start to be excited about what you're going to present in your video. And you know what? Ideas are gonna keep on coming, and maybe you're gonna get inspired by something that you just watched a tutorial, or something that you just watched. And that's perfectly fine. That's a model that's used, that's very profitable, and that's used by almost everyone nowadays, all right? And you will see, once you start writing your own ideas, you're not going to replicate what you just, the tutorial that you just watched, or the training that you just watched, or the personal development video that you just listened to. You're just going to add personal things. You're going to be able to add from your personal experience, and you're going to find something else. So in the end, you're going to make it very, very unique and special, very unique to you, okay? Third step, your equipment. So what do you really need? Because people can be, they can stumble, and they can just say, well, I don't have a professional video camera. I don't have a studio to record my videos. Well, who cares? Just get out there, get started with what you currently have. Nowadays, there's so much available. Pretty much everyone has a smartphone that has a video camera on it. So you can just record yourself with that smartphone. You can record yourself on your computer. Usually laptops have cameras included on the computer, or you can just buy a cheap camera. I think they run for like $20 or less. Whatever you have, maybe you have a GoPro too. You can use it for sports, and you can use it for business as well. So whatever you have, just use it, experiment with it, and you will just see it will work perfect. As you grow your business, then you can buy more expensive equipment, of course, but the equipment doesn't really matter that much, okay? The content does. Now, another piece of equipment that I would advise you to get is a software. So if you make a video of yourself, then it's fine. You just need your video camera. Now, if you want to make a tutorial or a product review where you want to just, show, screen capture, where you want to capture your screen to show your audience what you're talking about, to run them through the process or different steps, then you're gonna need a capture screen software. So for instance, if you don't want to spend a dime, then you can use Jing, okay? You can make 5-minute videos with Jing. It's a free software. Same, I think it's TechSmith, same company as Camtasia. So you can record 5 minutes or less, but then you need to convert it, okay? It's free, but it's just a little bit harder. But I use it at first, and it works fine, okay? You just need to convert the video format. You have, free software online that are going to be able to allow you to convert that Jing video format into a YouTube video format, okay? And once you're ready to invest a little bit, and it's not that much really, because you invest just once. You invest in Camtasia or ScreenFlow that works for Mac. These softwares are really good, and you can then edit your videos and all that. With Jing, you can just record screen capture, right? But you cannot edit your videos, okay? So number fourth step is where. You might think, okay, well, where am I going to video? Maybe I'm not in my billion-dollar mansion right now. And really, I'm going to say again, who cares? Just video wherever you are right now. That's what matters. That's who you are right now. Just live in the present. Do you think that people really care about the environment? Sure, they may be impressed by billion-dollar mansions or cars or whatever, but who cares? What matters, once again, is about you, what you're going to be able to provide your audience, and also about your content, and just to be yourself. People might relate with you a lot more than relate with a billionaire, or who knows, who doesn't. They might not really identify with that person, right? They might think, well, that person did it, but they are just so rich right now. I'm not rich, so I cannot do it. But they are going to be able to identify with you because maybe you had the same professional maybe the same jobs in the past, or maybe because you have kids like they do and you do the same activities, or who knows what, maybe you just live in the same area, who knows what, but people would identify with you probably more than with other people, okay, or the gurus. So obviously, if you do screen capture type of videos, then who cares? You don't need to worry about that where question, right? And you can get started. That's actually a good video type to get started with. It's the screen capture, the tutorial type of video, okay? Because you don't have to put yourself out there, right? You can just show your screen and just walk people through, okay? Anywhere, so where? Just pick anywhere you feel good or anywhere you like. So just pick your favorite place. For instance, it could be your office, your yard, your living room, wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you feel like, you're in a good mood, it's a good environment for you, because that's what really matters, how you feel, okay? With your smartphone, then that's very convenient because you can be on the go. You can go, maybe in your car. I actually like to video in my car because, I don't know, when I'm driving, I just think about so many things and I would like to just pass them on, and I have some free time. So why not just video when you're driving? Of course, it has to be safe, right? Your smartphone has to be, you won't hold it with your hand, right? It has to be on a stand or something, okay? And you can make videos at the beach, at the park, etc., on vacation, whatever, at the lake, whatever. Then step number 5, exercise. So what I would recommend is that in order for you to feel good physically, mentally, so you're just at your best for your video, to record your video, then I would recommend that you exercise a bit. So maybe you can work out, you can walk, you can just, do sports that you like. And for the ladies, of course, pamper yourself so you feel at your best, all right? A little bit of makeup here and there, okay? Whatever makes you feel good. Have confidence in yourself. That's the whole point. Because keep in mind, who really cares about your appearance? Seriously, your audience cares more about your content than how you look. Just think like, do you really care about how people look online? When you watch a video, do you really care, or do you care about what they're bringing you, what they're teaching you, what you're learning from them? Step number 6, just be yourself. So be authentic. And if you're naturally funny, then add humor in your video. I encourage you to just be authentic, to be yourself. And if you're just more serious, then just act serious, Don't try to act like someone else, okay? If you're enthusiastic, then share your contagious energy with your audience. Step number 7, your video will help. You have to keep that in mind. Be convinced that your video will help others, because it really will. There will always be an audience that will learn from you and be grateful to have found your video online. And what you are sharing really matters. Don't downplay it. It really matters. People will view your video and be grateful to have seen your video. So just go for it. Take action. That's the most important. To take action, to make your first video, and you know what? It will be one of the best things that you will have done for yourself personally and professionally.